Hello there. So we have the Casse French route with one dominating climb, probably about 3 miles out. We're just under 15 miles on this course. It's stage 2 of the tour. So stage 1, see all the banners there. We love le tour, part of the Zwift's connection with Tour de France. So an exciting one. I'm in the 450 to 570 group here. So my ZRS has been declining at a rapid rate in that 510 to 650 group. Blimey, I've been battered and bruised, absolutely battered and bruised for the last month or so. And it's affected my ZRS score. I'm not giving up, but I have been relegated. That's a fact. So I'm hoping to perform today. Everything's flat here. You've got a little bump, probably about 60% through, and then you've got the mighty climb, that KOM. The classic KOM on the French course, which is difficult because it's an absolute stretch for 5 minutes. And you've got to put it all in. You can see it's pretty much a descent and then a little bit of a flat to the finish, sprint to the finish. So objective, stay with the front few. You've got the American McNugget out there in the wind on their own. I'm just drafting nicely here. Just come through the lead in there. The courses are fantastic, these. Zwift are really going all out to improve the Montmartre addition to the Paris course was fantastic, I've got to say. So yeah, I'm just playing it. What we got? 33 riders here. I suspect perhaps it'll break into 2 or 3 going over that big climb. That climb's going to be a big decider. It's very, very hot in the UK. Well, hot and humid, I'll say. There's hotter temperature-wise, if that's your KPI, but the humidity in the UK at the moment, it's energy sapping. So even in the shed with my fan on 11, volume 11, it's really difficult because it's just pushing the hot air into your face. It helps a little bit, but it just strangles your energy, it really does. So just in a good position here, sat in third. What are we? We're only averaging 235, and there's a massive flat. So I suspect someone's perhaps going to have a little breakaway. Let's have a look. They've stepped it up there slightly. 13.6 miles to go. It's all leading to that final climb. I'd be amazed if anyone attacks before that little bump, but you never know. There might be someone full of energy who's just not happy cruising at 3 watts a kilo. See a couple off the front there. There's a bit of movement. I'm just going to stay here in the pack. No one's gone off yet. The whole group are together, so unless someone's going to really stick it to the rest, unless 2 or 3 riders go, I can't believe anyone will attack this group. I'm just going to draft and reserve my energy. I'm going nowhere. Sit right in the middle of the pack here. Get maximum draft. Not much to report on really. It's like one of those mid sessions in the actual Tour de France where they're just cruising along in the peloton. Those 2 riders, the Dane, the American, just not wanting anyone to draft. But again, nothing really happening. And why would it? Why would you go all out on this flat when you've a group of 32 riders behind you chasing of similar ability? I think there's a bit of movement there. You can see, I think that's the American. Nobody's chased the rider down yet. Oh, there you go. Right on cue. Who's the pink rider? Is that Zund, the Swiss rider? Absolute. Yeah, Zund. Gone off. Right, let's step this up. I'm 350 watts. There's 3 of us here. 4th joining us. Good. Rest of the pack very closely behind. Look at the graphic top right. 12.7 to go. Zund doing 6 watts a kilo there, then dropping to 0. Because he's been caught by McNugget, the American. Here we're going to bunch up here. No one's wanting to be drafted. Honestly, that movement left and right, just don't waste your energy. You're probably going to have to do another 50 metres over the course if you're going left and right like that, down to distance. Bunching up again, so bit of a breakaway, bit of an attack earlier. Got Wilson the Scot leading from the front. Someone's used their draft. The group has been, that did break the group slightly. I think that was unexpected, that's why. I think it caught everybody off guard, so fair play. Fair play to the Swiss riders, Zund. Positioned nicely here. Got the Japanese rider Zima. Zund, there you go again. All over the road. And gone for it. What's a kilo? Let's have a look. Can't quite see yet. Obviously gone off the front. We've dropped a rider, a couple of riders perhaps, in the group because of this. Zund's doing 5 watts a kilo, the Swiss rider. There's 4 or 5 has chased him down, including McNugget. Love that one, love that name. SLACC team, the Slack team. He's sticking it to the group. Doing 4.6 average. 2 seconds ahead. Well, he's got 12 miles. To win this race. You see, you do get the occasional, I know it because I've just dropped down this group, but you get some fantastic riders that are strong climbers, but they've perhaps been promoted a little bit too quickly. They get dropped to the group below, but they're too good for the group below, and this is what happens. I suspect this is what this Swiss rider is. He's just too good, and he's thought, I'm not Mike T thought we were doing a chill ride. But Zund 5 seconds ahead, putting down 4.7 watts a kilo there. Well, he's going to extend that lead if he carries on over 4 watts a kilo on his own in the wind. Strong riding from Zund there. Give the rider credit. 18k low, not going to happen. Well, Wilson 1%, yeah, yeah. Iron, yeah. My average has crept back up to 253 watts, so quite a bit of controversy there. That rider, look, even though I've pushed it ahead, Zund is 10 seconds ahead still. You've got Nugget just there, McNugget in front, 6 seconds ahead. I am fast forwarding it because you don't want to watch all of that. Nothing really changes, but when we come to slow down here, you can see on the graphic at the top, you can see McNugget, the American, and right in the distance, the Swiss rider, who is almost 30 seconds ahead. So that has continued that 4.5 watts a kilo breakaway on their own. The American rider 9 seconds ahead. There you go. Doing fantastically well. Now in that period, I will just explain, we had quite a few comments from the rest of the pack, kind of questioning, look, we're breaking, we've dropped a few here, dropped a couple of riders off the back, so I'm reckoning with 25 riders in this pack. That'd be a fair assessment. The group are not chasing the other 2 down. 260 average. If I finish on that, that'll be about 3.6 watts a kilo for me. So just going over this bump, you can see it's a bit of a orangey yellow, under 5%. And the problem is, this happened again. Don't know what's happening with the connection, but it's clearly misaligned with what's actually happening on the course, which is a bit difficult when you're preparing to stand up. Because I think, look, I'm on the yellow now. I'm on the blue, but clearly I'm doing 5%. It's not matching with the actual course, which is a bit annoying. If that happens on the bigger hill, it's going to knock me out of it. McNugget, 8 seconds, still doing 4.4 watts a kilo. Having said that, we're on the climb, so that's perhaps misrepresentative. Averaging 261 now. So my average has gone right up after 20 minutes, 261. 8.4 miles complete. We've got 6.4 miles to go, so we'll just come through this barrier here. Have we caught up to the American here? We've got him. You can see the other riders are sniffing. We've stepped it up. I'm doing 300 in the draft here. The Japanese rider, Azima, is chasing with Wilson. They're chasing McNugget down. I'm going to have to go with this. I'm having to stand up to stay in this pack. There's a real chase. It's splitting the pack, you can see. Have we dropped one individual off the back? I've got the feather, but obviously I cannot use that. There's no point using that feather until the big climb. The American's still out there. The pack have chased. What's the time difference? Just looking on the right. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Can the pack rein the second place rider in? Zundi's 29 seconds ahead. Seems to be doing 0.5 watts a kilo. Is that rider doing on-off? 4.7 watts a kilo, Zund. We're still putting that in, perhaps just going down a little descent. Perhaps. We cannot catch this American rider. Fair play. Holding the weight. I just need to sit in the pack. I've not got the energy for that. Let's speed up to the base of this climb, because this is what it's all going to be about. McNugget 6 seconds. 36 with Zund. Zund, you're far too good for this pack if you're doing that level. You've been doing 4 watts a kilo plus for 25 minutes, or at least 20. Sam Wilson, turn your music up. Yeah, absolutely. Just come round the corners and we'll start this climb. I've got to stay with this front group. I've got to get over that climb. And then it has been mentioned in the comments, as a group we could descend far quicker than an individual. So that's the way to catch the Americans, certainly. I think Zund's out of contention, 39 seconds. If Zund has half a decent climb, he's won it. He can conserve all the energy he needs. Right, we start 2.8. Yellow, 4 miles to go, by the way. Wilms, the Dane, has stepped up 5 watts a kilo from Wilms. What's McNugget doing? 3.6, so we'll rein that rider in. 3.8 watts a kilo. I'm doing 5, or approaching 5. 4.5 to 5. Wilms there. I'm sat down. I'm all right at the moment. Got to get out of that saddle. I'm doing 3.3. 3.30. This is where the heat got to me. 3.50 to stay in contention. Chase the American right down here. We're going to connect with him. But Zund, 40 seconds, still doing 3.8. I suspect 40 seconds, perhaps. No, Zund won't be over the climb yet, I suspect. Here we go, I'm just going at the front there. Didn't need to do that, I'm not watching, not concentrating, should have sat back. They've all come through there because I've sat down, couldn't put the power down, back to 250 watts. That was not good tactically or strategically. I know this climb backwards, as I'm sure all the other riders. Look at the group split. I've got to say it's a top 10 here. You can see Zima 1 second behind, possibly been dropped. Vince, the Australian rider, have come back into the pack, but we've got an orange climb here. I'm really struggling with the heat, really struggling. But as you can see, not even halfway up the climb yet. 6%. The pack is split. Got to stay in contention here. I've got the feather. Won't be using it yet. They're all using it, which is a good sign because it's not just me who's exhausted. I'm just trying to concentrate, stand up when I can, and then sit down and put the power out. 11th position. I'm at the front of the group. You can see. And remember, there's only one person out beyond the peloton. Struggling here to sit down and put the weight, the power down. So I'm having to stand up again. Got that yellow section though, averaging 262 watts. The yellow section, a bit of relief, but it's still 4.5 or 4%, 3%. Done the feather, you can see the group are leaving. Getting dropped, slowly getting dropped. I'm going to have to pull back into this if I can. 3.2 miles to go. Just catching up to them there slightly. Got a second on me. There you go, I'm back in the group. Need an almighty effort here. Struggling there, struggling. If they put the power down on the orange around this corner, I'm done. 14th gear, I need to be in 15th gear. So they're just going to pull away. Right in the middle of this pack, you can see it starts turning up here above 5%. Let's have a look, what does it go to? I'm going to have to stand up, I can't do all that orange, stood up at 6.5%. I'm just trying my best here. I'm in the pack, looks good, but I cannot sit down here, else the pack will just push away. You can see the top of the climb there. This is critical here. Oh, they're just pulling away. I'm in 14th. Need to be in 15th there. Sat down. I'm stood up again. Trying to work it. Pack split again. We've dropped a few riders. Just get over this orange. Get onto the yellow. Easy to talk and commentate post-race. Back in the front pack, fighting away. You can see the top of the climb. What can I do here? Sat down though. Come to the building, then take a left, and there's two more oranges. I'm standing up again. No power-ups. People are using the feather there. I'm in and around 3.6%. You can see it splitting up. Drop 5 riders now off this front pack. Legs, I've nothing in the legs. I'm trying to stand up and do the legs. Sorry, sit up. Without my hands on the handlebars. Here we go. Right, I need to. I'm standing up. 3% around the corner, and then 2 orange parts here. They're pulling away. The group are 1 second ahead. You can see someone's pulled off the front and attacked. Who's that? Fantastic effort attacking on this climb. They're 2 seconds ahead. Can I get back in the group? Come on, fight. I've pulled Gottlieb into the draft there. There's one more big orange. Can't put the power down. I'm under 100 watts. See, that's the difference. When I'm sat down, stand up again. So unless I'm standing up, I've no chance. One more orange part. The group are just ahead. Fair play to Nordentoff there. The Dane gone sprinting through. I'm not going to be in their draft going on the descent. We're well ahead of the others, but this is not good. Need to stay with Norden Toft. Just through the barrier, and then there's another orange. Come on, stand up. 2.4 miles to go. 5 seconds ahead of that American rider. Right, it's flat here for a little while. Take a tiny breather. Norden Toft has gone through with a PR, fair play. 4 seconds ahead of me. I need to start picking up the speed. Got Matos and Vince behind me. 2.3 miles to go, 509 feet climb, 32 minutes done. Still got to feather power up. 6-7 seconds behind, 2 seconds ahead of Matos, so I need to keep the distance to finish 15th. Matos is doing more watts per kilo than I'm doing. Here we go, let's fast forward. I do extend my lead against Matos. Norden Toft bring it down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds. So he's back up to 6, 4 seconds. Matos 5 seconds ahead, so I retain. You can see the Dane in front of me. Happy with that in the end. Disappointed I couldn't get over the top. I perhaps could have pinched 5 places if I'd come down with the rest of the group, but considering I retained my position. Really enjoyed that. Fantastic course. The heat's too much in the UK, the humidity at the moment, so it's difficult to retain your energy. It absolutely saps your energy. If you enjoyed that, like and subscribe. Thank you.